Alright, hey guys, I figured I'll just jump on the charts to talk about gold because gold has been moving very heavy this week. It has been probably the hardest drop I've ever seen any currency or commodity done in a long time. So this is the monthly time frame, and we can see that in the previous high that we had in 2011, which was about September 2011, this was the high that we had about $1,920 per ounce for gold, and that was the high that was made ever in its whole history. That was the highest price ever. So we saw that price was making some form of correction from that bullish movement up, and this is a monthly time frame, so this is happening over years. It made a low in 2015, and since that low in December of 2015, we see that price was always been in an uptrend since then. Alright, on the weekly time frame, we see that price is moving very bullish towards the previous high. And I remember guys, that whenever price hits a new high or a new low, the tendency is that we will retest those levels. So this was the key level that we were looking at from 2011, from that high that we made in $1,920. This was the key level that we were looking at on the weekly time frame. We see that price was moving a very strong bullish movement up, going on the daily time frame. And this is the current structure that we have. We're looking at this structure so far for what? For just to know or kind of predict the movement of the price again. Of course, this is just an analysis and a forecast, so there's no guarantee in what you draw on the chart is what the price is going to do. So we saw that price made two support levels here and here, and we use the parallel tool. The parallel tool, you can find it at the left of your trading view platform. You click on the trend line where you see right underneath this, you see the trend line tool, and you come down to where you see parallel channel. So what we did was connected this low and the previous low here, and then I'm just gonna draw it. So we're gonna just look at the structure of what gold is forming. We're assuming this is what is being respected because it seems plausible thus far. So we're gonna draw the structure for gold on the parallel channel, and we connect those lows right like that, and then you move your cursor to the previous high, which would have been this before this one is formed. This would have been the previous high. So we connect that, and we see that price was respecting this channel, went up to the resistance level, and started to drop. Now guys, I was really looking for a pullback for entries on this, and I'm telling you, gold is very volatile, but when you catch it in the right direction, trust me, there's no turning back. So it formed some form of rising structure up here and was just lingering beneath this resistance level. And if we were to connect this trend line here, we'll see that it was forming some form of flag, a reversal pattern there, some bearish flag structure here. So we see that price was lingering there and made it couple touches on the resistance level there. It formed a new high, so of course we're gonna use this tool for reference. Again, every time it makes a new high, a new low, we use the horizontal ray tool or the horizontal line tool to mark that level. So we're looking at this level. This is the highest gold has ever been. This is history made here, guys. So of course, if you bought here and price made a new high, what would you do? Naturally, the banks are gonna do what? Sell. You're gonna make your profit. So they sold very heavily, and I'm not sure if any news came out as it relates to stock that I may have missed, but trust me, this is a heavy moving pair that you want to be very careful with, but at the same time it banks. So you can see here, before price went up, it was in a flat top triangle. This structure, normally what happens is price is normally squeezed. So price is squeezed in the apex of the triangle, and then whenever it reaches near to the apex, it breaks through, and you can see on the 1 hour time frame that there was a lot of ranging happening here. It wicks down, and of course wicks is showing rejection, so there was a rejection there. Price push all the way up. We had a rejection there, and if we look on the 15, if we're looking on the 30 minute or the 50 minute, we can just look out for some clarity of what gold is doing here. We see that there is a left shoulder head and right shoulder there. It's not very clear. Not all the time the structure will be picture perfect. And of course the TSW Forex course went through what is head and shoulder, and this is an example of it. We have the left shoulder, come back to neckline, head, come back to neckline, right shoulder. And of course this would have been a break and retest if that's the way you want to look at it. And then of course after the neckline is broken, we get a retest of that neckline, and then it was just downhill from there, we connected the support levels from the trend line that we had at the apex of the flat top triangle, and then we had those 2 points extended out just as a reference point. I was looking for some form of retest from this. No, we didn't get that. When support is broken, it becomes resistance. We see that there was a slight rejection from that level here. No retest, it just dropped, unless we're going on a 5 minute or the 50 minute. Again, support level from the apex here. Starting point is, of course, this is a support level. We see that price was, and these are take profit levels for banks and hedge funds as well. So we can see that this price was, ranging a bit, then it broke through, and then of course it's heading down. So this is the support level that we're currently looking at, and we can see some form of reaction from price here. So this is currently what I would look at personally for a trade on gold right now. And I hope that you guys catch the movement. If it breaks and retests, we can look for shorts. But of course, currently this support level has to be broken to be even considered downtrend, because at the end of the day it's still in an uptrend. We're getting highs, then lows, highs, then lows, and the lows are getting higher, and the highs are getting higher. So it's still in an uptrend, and this is just a massive sell-off that I mean the candlesticks are almost vertical. One day, going 2 to 3 days actually. This is the 3rd day of selling off. So I mean, looking forward to see what the price does, and I hope that you guys find this video informative and educational. Comment and let me know your ideas on what pairs you want to see analyzed. I know it's Wednesday morning, it's almost 10 minutes to Wednesday, so hope to see you guys ideas in the comment section, and thank you for watching.